Today, I will have the pleasure of interviewing the most fascinating, heroic, adventurous group of men of the new millennium. Astronaut William Shepard, cosmonaut Sergei Krikalev, and cosmonaut Yuri Gitsenko. These men will be the first to begin a new era of permanent operations in space on the International Space Station. They will live on the International Space Station for 5 months. 5 months in space while conducting scientific research. Tell me, Sergei, as a spaceflight engineer, what kind of preparation qualifies you to be one of the first permanent crew members on the International Space Station?
Well, I have been a cosmonaut since 1985, and 3 years after that began working on the Mir space station.
Sounds exciting.
Yes, it was, Sarah. I gained so much experience and knowledge with material and life science experiments. I also got to help work on the remote manipulator system, which will be an important part of the ISS.
How does that work?
Well, the RMS is a large robotic arm, which with a large robotic hand attached to it. This will help us continue assembling the ISS. It will also help us move large cargo outside of the International Space Station.
With all this hard work, when do you sleep? Seriously, Sergei, thanks so much for taking time to talk with us. And good luck on your mission.
It's truly my pleasure.
What kind of space training did you do to prepare you to become a cosmonaut?
I trained for 2 years in 1989. I started training to become a cosmonaut.
How much time have you spent in outer space?
I spent about 168 days, which is equivalent to 6 months.
What missions have you commanded?
I commanded the back of Mir 94, and I commanded Mir 95. And I'm training to command the Soyuz for the International Space Station.
Well, thank you for being with us, and I hope you have a great mission. Please tell our viewers about your background. For instance, where were you born? Do you have a family now?
Well, Sarah, I was born on July 26, 1949, in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. But I really consider Babylon, New York, my hometown.
What training was required to qualify you for this mission?
My intensive training in science began when I attended the U.S. Naval Academy. I graduated from there in 1971 with a Bachelor of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering. Besides the formal training in school, I have logged 440 hours in space and have made 3 flights as a mission specialist.
How does it feel to be commander on an international project?
As commander of this flight, I feel I have more responsibility for helping to make this mission become a reality and for making sure things run smoothly.
What scientific research will you be conducting on the International Space Station?
We will be conducting experiments on medical concepts, communications technology, and industrial
Well,
materials.
thank you for taking your time and talking with us, and I know you're busy, so thank you.
It was my pleasure, Sarah.
It was a pleasure meeting with all of my guests, and I'm sure I speak for many by saying that all of you are our heroes. We wish you a enlightening and successful mission and a safe return. Thank you. Filmed on location, the Museum of Science and Industry
In Chicago, Illinois. A special thank you to Courtesy Liaison
Millie Enzo for facilitating our efforts.
Learning at Leonard.